And welcome back to Skierniewice on the outskirts of Warsaw, where you join us on day 6 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships 2022. It's day 6 of the championship. It's day 4 and the final day of junior competition before we move into the open tomorrow. We have 2 back-to-back flights. The first flight is the junior under 120 B flight, where they will not be competing for medals. They will be competing to contend for medals once the A flight lifts in the evening. The other flight is the 120 plus, where they will be competing for medals. I'm delighted to be joined in what we're now calling the commentary tent once again by Isaiah Raza from Switzerland. Welcome back, Isaiah.
Thanks for having me, Martin.
No, it's a pleasure. You sat in last night unexpectedly because Amelia took ill, unfortunately. But this was your scheduled appearance, so you've had a little bit of early practice, I guess.
Of course, and it was my pleasure being here.
You enjoyed last night.
It was incredible.
It's a different experience, isn't it?
It is.
Being behind the microphone, talking to the world.
Absolutely.
But imagine you're talking to one person, or else it gets scary. Now, this is İlkayhan Parlak from Turkey. İlkayhan, my apologies, from Turkey. And remember, this is the B flight where they are hoping to register totals or numbers in individual disciplines that may be good enough to win medals when the A flight lifts later. So this is Parlak, 200 kilos. Look good.
And that's 2 white lights for Parlak. 1 red light from the left side referee.
Have a look at the replay. Probably soft knees.
Yeah, I agree. It did look like soft knees, but it's still a good lift.
It's a good lift, 2-1. It has to be a really obvious error for the jury to overrule. And next we have Margin Kager from Austria. You live next door, am I pronouncing that right?
Yes. Well, I guess we would say Kager.
Kager. Well,
pronounce the K a bit harder,
okay.
But it's okay.
And he is going with 220 kilos. It looked nice and deep.
3 white lights for Marvin Kager. Well done. Very easy opener.
Mario Kang, Estonia next. 230 kilos. Yeah, and there's some names and some prognoses that you'd normally expect to be in the A flight, but such are the advances in junior powerlifting in recent years that is no longer the case. So this is Mario Kang, Estonia, 230 kilos on the bar. We've got a pretty full auditorium, including a lot of children from local schools who have all been given the chance to visit these championships in their hometown. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, that's a good squat.
3 white lights for Kang. Good lift. Very speedy.
It was.
Incredible fast. Very deep as well.
Looked like a training lift almost, rather than a platform lift. But better to be too light than too heavy with the first one, as we've seen many times. Now Conor Kiernan from Ireland. And listen to the Irish support as he walks out to take 235 kilos. Coach Jay Ferrant gives last minute instructions from the sidelines. That's a great squat, but the Irish are very, very good technically. Isaiah.
Three white lights.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. Very proficient squatter, very deep, very fast.
Yeah, a number of the coaches went to La Manga, but 4 years ago, for maybe 5 years ago now, for the coaching award, and the standard of Irish lifting has really improved since then, and the team has grown much, much bigger.
Incredibly.
But this is Mircea Moise. Well, we're normally used to seeing Moises in the 59 kilo class and maybe the 66. But maybe this is two Moises combined to make an under 120. And he's taking 250 kilos for his opener. Looks good.
Good lift. 3 white lights.
Now, Geert Vronen from Belgium. This is where we need Rob to do the pronunciations. And he's taking 257.5 kilos. PB is 260. He's very close to that with his opener. That looks good.
3 white lights
yeah.
for Gert. It looked like soft knees in the beginning. That's why the judges took some time for the start command. But didn't seem an issue at all.
No, I think it's okay. Now, Karel is up next for Estonia. Coulter Karel, PB of 255 kilos on the bar, 260. He's only young, 20 years of age, 2 years in competition. Now, lifters get strong quick at this age, don't they? So hopefully that is the reason why the opener is heavier than the PB.
Absolutely. All those newbie gains should increase your total pretty quickly.
Oh, that was smooth.
Very
that
smooth.
looked easy for a personal best.
Good lift for Coulter. I think there's a few more kilos in him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, Philippe Portes, Czechia. I struggle to think of him as still being a junior. We've been commenting on him for so many years. But now 22, and still another year as a junior after this. Representing Czechia. Looks good.
3 white lights for Philippe Portes.
Yeah, and the same weight is on the bar for the next lifter, which the platform crew will love. And it's Homestead from Finland. Daniel Homestead. PB is 282.5, but there's 265 on the bar. Oh, that's a great squat.
Very efficient. And 3 white lights for Daniel Homestead.
Two more in the first round. Next up is Vato Virtanen, Finland. 23 years of age.
Just 5 kilos shy of his personal best.
Yeah, and if this goes well, we can expect a new PB today.
Big brace.
No!
That looked a bit too heavy.
I did say if. Yes. Have a look at it again, Isaiah. See if you can see if you were coach. Yeah. He seemed to lose balance as he was starting to come up again.
Yeah, a bit too much forward lean and too much hip rise in straight out of the hole.
Yeah, and it just changed the body mechanics. So hopefully it's something he can put right next time. Meanwhile, Alejandro Núñez Pajal, España, 277.5 kilos on the bar. Well, the heavier openers are struggling. Will that get blues or whites? It gets blues. I did suspect that. Talk us through the replay, Isaiah, if you will.
So, for Núñez, it did look like a double bounce and
Yeah, there was
movement.
the downward movement. And at the end of the first round, the two heaviest openers have still to register a number everyone else has, and the best is Portez from Czechia with 265 on body weight from Homestead. Karel from Estonia, next best, 260. And we're into the second round, and it's Parlak from Turkey taking 215 kilos. Oh, it's a battle.
Three white lights.
Do you think he's near his limit?
I don't think he has much left in him. Maybe 5 kilos. I wouldn't overextend here.
I'd be going 2.5, I think.
Yeah.
He did seem to have to really work for that. Now Marvin Karger from Austria, and he's taking 235 kilos, which is exactly his personal best.
30 seconds left for Marvin on the clock.
No.
Bit too heavy for him.
And next we've got Mario Kang from Estonia as we watch the replay. Don't think he did anything particularly wrong, just too heavy.
Just too heavy for today. Here's another attempt.
I love the expression today for today.
Just today.
Tomorrow it will be easy. I always go back from doing miserably in a competition, and the first day back in the gym I lift what I couldn't lift in the competition.
Yeah, there are those days where you just don't recover enough in your taper before the week of competing.
So this is Kang, 245.
Kang looks fully recovered and really good tapered. 3 white lights for Kang. Very easy.
Now Conor Kiernan, 247.5. 5 kilos below his personal best. That looks good.
3 white lights for Conor. Good fight. Very well done. So larger lifters tend to be very speedy out of the hole because they can use their mass and
That's a very polite word, mass.
and really bounce, especially bounce their belly off their thighs, and that makes them really efficient in the hole, and then they tend to struggle when locking out big weights like they do right now.
Mircea Moise, Romania. I think it's Mircea actually. I think in Romania the C is a ch. Oh, hits the rack on the way out. Perhaps needs to lower it one hole next time. But it looks strong.
And 3 white lights for Mircea. A few lifters have been struggling with the very wide rogue rack.
Yes.
Hitting on the uprights with the plates. I think the trick would have been setting the uprights in, giving you a bit more space to walk out. Maybe they will adjust their settings for the next attempt.
Or even one in, one out.
Yeah.
To allow for limited shoulder flexibility. Now, Geert Vroenen, Belgium. As we said, only 20 years old. And he's taking 265, and his PB is 260.5. He's the Belgian junior record holder. And this to push the national record up to 265 kilos. Looks good.
And 3 white lights for Ronan. Good lift.
Voitto Virtanen, Finland, 275 kilos. This is PB, 270 kilos. on the bar for his second attempt.
Oh, he's a
At the
fighter.
battle, well, he missed his opener. Should have said that beforehand. But it's 3 white lights this time, and he breathes a sigh of relief. Now Karel from Estonia is taking 270. Well, remember, he got an easy 5 kilo PB with his opener, and another 10 kilos goes on the bar for 270.
Beautifully squatted.
You said it.
3 white lights.
Another personal best.
Another 10 kilos in the bank. And he still has some kilos in him.
Plenty. I suspect he doesn't know what he can do.
Yeah,
You know, going by the first two, there's so much more strength there.
Maybe he's keeping some energy in the tank
Yeah.
for deadlifts. Maybe he's chasing some big deadlifts tonight. Or later this afternoon.
Now Homestead, 275 kilos. Looks good.
3 white lights for Homestead.
So would there be times, Isaiah, when you manage energy by going sub-maximal in the squat because there's more to be gained by a slightly lower squat but more energy for the deadlift at the end?
Well, depending on where national or even international records stand, I do think it could be a good attempt to save some energy in the squat and push deadlifts a bit harder. Something I had done yesterday with one of my athletes, where we left some kilos in the tank on squats and could go all the way for deadlifts.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is Nuno's Pajal, and he needs this. He missed it first time. If you remember, there was downward movement on the way up, so he has the strength. Needs to do it continuously, though. Oh, that's much better.
Way more convincing. 3 white lights for Alejandro Nunez.
And one more in the second round, and it's Filip Portes from Czechia, 280 kilos on the bar. Well, I've seen him winning medals before, and now I'm commenting on him in the B group. It's, as we said about the standards, they're just going through the roof. But I guess the battle is, if you're in the B group, be the best in the B group. Make that your first challenge, and then see how many of the A group you can beat.
Good fight from Portes. Good lift for Portes, 3 white lights. Yeah, you never know who you'll meet in your flight, depending on the last total you have made and the amount of progress you've made in the meantime. So even though your competition total is lower.
Just very quickly, at the end of the second round, Portes leads from Nunez Pajal with 277.5, Homestead 275. The good news Everyone has made a squat. Everyone is in the competition. No third round panics. And this is Parlak. Well, I thought he might go 5. You thought he might 2.5. You thought he might go 5. He's actually gone 7.5 more. But is it too much? Or has he got something left? No. I think we'd rather feared that, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, the 7.5 were a bit much.
Marvin Kaga, a reminder at the end of this third round, we move straight to the 120 plus. Now the 120 plus will not be a B group, it will be a battle for medals and the title.
So 35 for Marvin Carter, Kieran, Cont, get ready. Bobby slowly for Marvin Carter, Austria.
It looks like a good battle.
3 white lights for Carger. It's a good lift. 235 kilos in the bank to build his total.
Well, we're at the third lift in the third round and only 4 failed lifts so far. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We can't reasonably expect that to continue as people push to their max, but to get through 2 rounds of squats with only 3 no lifts is pretty exceptional. The B group this morning, we got through the first 2 rounds with no reds. Sadly, as soon as I mentioned it,
You jinxed it.
the reds started. But I won't jinx this one. I don't believe I said that. I was so confident that Kieran would get that based on his first 2 that I zigged when I should have zagged. I don't know what to say now.
So 5 kilo over.
That's a pleasant change, say the crew.
So this is 5 kilo over Kang's personal best.
Yes. 255 on the bar. That was a good fight back up.
3 white lights for Kang. It's a good lift.
Now, Mircea Moisa is taking 270 kilos. And he is only 2.5 kilos away from his personal best. just too much. Now, Gert Brunen from Belgium.
272.5, the magic 600-pound squat.
Yeah. He broke his own Belgian junior record in the second round, and this is to push it up, both his PB and the record, by another 7.5 kilos, 272.5. No, just too much. He waited quite a long time after he got the squat command.
It looked like he was trying to re-brace. Took his time. In my opinion, taking your time to brace is important for a squat. He was running out of time, but luckily he got the command and did what he had to do.
For the non-powerlifters or the non-squatters, what do we mean by the brace?
So I think we will wait for,
Yeah, at the next suitable gap in proceedings.
of course.
Voigt de Virtanen, 277.5 kilos for a new PB by 2.5.
He's a fighter.
Oh, wow, it's coming up slowly. Oh, what a battle. I was looking for downward movement, didn't see any.
Three
No,
white lights.
it's three white lights. What a fantastic battle by Virtanen. Now, Kolter Karel from Estonia, he's taking 280 kilos. Well, he's PB'd with his previous two, and this is to add yet 10 more. What a battle that was, though, by Virtanen.
25 kilos. Let's go, Walter.
He's looked so in control with his first two lifts. It was he that got us talking about, do you keep something back in the squats for what's to come later? So hopefully this will go smoothly as well. But certainly his first two have been two of the best squats in the whole flight. Having to work a lot harder, but that's to be expected with a big PB.
3 white lights for Karl.
Great lifting. Now Daniel Homstead from Finland, 280 kilos on the bar, 2.5 kilos away from his PB.
No more chances to the openers of second group. But slowly for Daniel Homstead, Finland.
Very deep squat.
Oh wow, he fought that up really, really well.
And we have 3 white lights for Homestead. That's a good lift.
And now we have Nunez Pajal from Spain. Missed 277, had to take it again. He's now taking the bar up to 285 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Alejandro Núñez, Spain.
Szanowni rekorda podchodzi od Emiliano Portiaz z Hiszpanii. Pierwsze podejście w waży średniobrudnej dla grupy zamęczonej to jest 285.
Spanish coach watches on
Vamos.
with the flags of Spain and Portugal in his background. Oh, it's a good battle.
Three white lights for Nunez. That's a good lift. Very well fought.
One more lift in this under 120 B flight, and then we go to the 120 plus. And this won't be a B flight, remember, this is the competition coming up.
Czech Republic.
No, just too much for Portez this time. And just before we go, I think we're going to see a replay of Portez's lift. Didn't really manage to move it very far. So at the end of the B flight squats, Nunez Pajal leads with 285, having missed his opener. Karel from Estonia second and 280, ahead of Portez on body weight. He in turn is ahead of Homestead on body weight. And now this is the junior 120 plus. First out is Samborski, the Polish lifter. And the first opener is 275. I think we're going to see some big weights being moved here. Brought it up well.
Three white lights for Samborski. Decent opener, maybe a tad on the heavy side, but good work.
Now Mansakovsky from Finland is next, 280 kilos. At 153.72 kilos, but there are two even bigger. And remember, we're watching juniors. Oh wow.
Beautifully squatted. Three
That
white
would
lights.
almost be good for a squatting coaching video, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Maybe a bit too fast to show.
We could slow it down.
That was a very easy opener, but it was about 40 kilos under his PB, so he has a lot more in the tank.
Yeah. Now, Andrei Detko from Ukraine, 280 kilos. He is indeed the biggest junior lifter here this week, weighing in at 164.64 kilos, which in Scotland we would call nearly heavy.
Nearly.
That's a great squat as well. But again, way below the PB.
3 white lights for Detko. Good lift. Still a lot of kilos in him. Looking forward to his attempt selection for 2 and number 3.
For sure. Now, Artem Usov from Czechia. Another lifter we've seen for many years. And I really think he needs a new profile picture. That's the kindergarten one.
Yes, he's gained a few kilos and a bit of facial hair as well.
Like passport photographs, what I once looked like. That's a very efficient squat as well.
Yes, it is.
But they're
3
all
white
opening
lights for
way
Usov.
below their PBs. Just, I think, getting a safe one in seems to be the general order of the day, and then perhaps bigger jumps. And looking at the 3 that have given second rounds already, big jumps. Now, Christian Haugen from Norway. A tiny 130.72 kilos, the lightest in the class.
Beautifully squatted by Haugen. And how many? 3 white lights for him. Very
2
easy
more
opening.
lifts, and then the Georgian that is going to blow everyone else away with his opener, if he gets his opener.
Yes, of course.
But more of that when we come to it. This is Alexander Renner, Austria. 282.5 on the bar. Well, he's closer to his PB, which is 290. That looked good.
3 white lights for Renner. Very well done. Very deep squat as well.
Now the second Czech lifter is Martin Valenta, and he's taking 305 kilos.
Sztandarz przygotowany, przypominam, 305 kg.
Very beautiful squat.
Wow, great squat.
3 white lights for Valenta.
And now the lift that may blow the competition apart. Samkaradze from Georgia. Timur Samkaradze is opening on 370 kilos. Not much short of his PB of 390.
370 kg. Samkaradze z Gruzji. Zawodnik z startu. Open, ale zdążył na start juniorów. Właśnie teraz
He's also got one of the biggest benches for his opener. He's also got the heaviest deadlift for his opener. Really just needs to get his openers in to become European champion. I guess the question is, will he get his openers? Is he opening too heavy? Is he being too brave when he's so far ahead of the field? Oh,
Whoa, whoa.
Well, that answers one question.
That answers everything.
Are we going to see a 400 squat in the juniors?
3 white lights, good lift.
European junior record is 403.
I hope he's going for that record.
Well, based on that. So, some Karatse on 370. Can't believe I'm saying this, second, 65 kilos behind because it was a really good lift. Martin Valenta, third, 282.5. Christian E. Hogan into the second round. And we have Samborski from Poland. Maciej Samborski. One of the best junior beards I've seen in a long time. A thing of splendor. No.
A bit too heavy for Samborski. But I'm pretty sure with that beard, the rest of his year is going to be a lot of fun. Maybe he's going to play the local Christmas man.
No, the local Christmas man is our driver.
Oh, you have a personal driver.
We have a personal driver who they call Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
And a lovely man he is too. So this is Detko, Ukraine. Technical controller from Denmark. That's a great squat again.
And we have 3 white lights for Detko. Very easy second attempt as well, but still around 20 kilos under his PB.
Now Christian E. Haugen, 297.5. He was in third place at the end of the first round, but he's taken a more conservative jump than some of the others. It's still 15 kilos. And I can tell you Sam Karadze is going for the European junior squat record with his second round attempt. Back to Haugen. That's a great lift.
And 3 white lights for E. Hogan. Good second attempt. Looking forward if he's going to jump another 15 on his third.
Now Artemusov, Czechia. He's taking 300 kilos, 12.5 kilos below his personal best. And we'll wait for the referees, and that's good.
3
White
white
lights. Now Mansikovsky. $307.5 kilos for the next 2 lifters. Mansikovsky and Renner. And we're just waiting for the last lift of the second round. it's not only going to be a European junior squat record, it's going to be a European Open squat record if he's successful. So this is Mansakovsky, jumping 27.5 kilos from his opener. It's good again.
2 white lights for
Got a blue.
Mansakovsky.
Would have a look at it again. Isaiah, would it be soft knees? Certainly not downward movement, I don't think.
No, but locking the knees and then bending them and locking them again in the initial phase of his squat. This is it's a bit of an issue with big men with super big weights on their backs, which tend to swing a bit after unracking. But next we have Renner Alexander from Austria.
Also 307.5 kilos.
Very deep squat.
Oh, that looked good.
3 white lights for Renner Alexander.
He's happy.
He's very happy, but he looks like he wants more. He's not done yet.
Now Valenta, Czechia. He's only gone up 10, but then he opened heavier than most of them. And this will take him to within 5 kilos of his personal best.
Oh, he's a fighter.
Good battle.
3 white lights for Valenta.
And now, incredibly, the bar goes up by not far off 3 figures to 403.5 for Sam Karadze from Georgia for a new, not just European junior record in the squat, but a European Open record. And you know the scary thing? He's only 21. What will he do in the next 10 years if he's doing this age 21? With his second attempt for a European Open as well as junior record, Temur Samkaradze. Here we go. He likes it, he thinks he's got it. We'll wait for the referees. 3 white lights and a new European Open squat record for the 21-year-old Georgian. Amazing lifting. Isaiah, you're speechless.
I'm speechless. I've got goosebumps. It moved so easy.
Well, you treat your goosebumps. I'll just tell you that Sam Karadze leads by nearly 100 kilos from Valenta, Renner and Mansakovsky. Boy, oh boy. And we are into the 3rd round, and it's Maciej Samborski, Poland, 290 kilos. He missed it last time. It's the only red light in the competition so far, and he was just unable to bring it back up. He's got one of the most experienced coaches in the world helping him out, so hopefully whatever went wrong, if there was anything technical, it can be put right.
A bit too
No
heavy this
lift.
time as well.
And I can tell you that Sam Karadze will lift no more in the squats. There is a cross against his name in the third round of squats. He's got what he's come for, and as you were saying earlier, he will conserve energy for the lifts to come. Why use up a lot of energy for another 5 in the squats, where the saved energy could give you a lot more than that in the deadlift.
Yes.
Now this is Christian Eekhogen. Everyone's still looking around in disbelief at what they've seen with that squat. Amazing.
Good fight from Eekhogen. 3 white lights for his third attempt. Very well done.
And remember, this is not a B group. This is the battle for squat medals. Sam Karadze obviously has the golden squat. The battle is for silver. Currently in silver medal is Valenta with 315. And that's what anyone that wants a chance of silver is going to have to come past. Or come to if they are lighter than 141.75. Good battle. That looks good for Detko.
3 white lights for Detko. Well done. Good fight in the end. Depth was also very convincing.
Now Artem Usov from Czechia. David Lupak coaching him. He's been doing a lot of coaching so far. These championships, the former World Open equipped champion. PB 312.5 on the bar for Usov 315. No.
Nope. Looks like he hit the rack.
Now we have 3 to go. Alexander Renner has this lift to move into silver medal position with 2 to follow, who could push him down to 4th place. So this is for either a silver medal, a bronze medal, or no medal. If he wants a medal, a chance of a medal, he has to make this and then sit back and hope that both his competitors do not.
Very easy squat for Alex.
He likes it.
And 3 white lights.
Yeah,
for Alex
referees
Renner.
like it as well. Well, he moves into silver medal position. You said there was quite a bit more there after his second round lift. And there certainly was.
Overrunner, Valenta,
Now Nuti Mankowski, sorry, Mansakovsky.
Finland. New personal, actually equals his personal best. Let's go, Nuti.
Now we'd been very impressed with his first two squats, but it's a big jump up to 320 to equal his personal best. And this to move into silver medal position and to guarantee himself a medal, because there is only one lifter to follow. Oh, what a great fight by Mansakovsky. And he gets it 2-1, he gets one yellow. And I'm thinking, please don't jump into the coach's arms. He looked as if he was going to at one point.
Pick him up and throw him through the warm-up area.
I think the coach could jump into his arms,
yes, of
but
course.
not the other way around.
Of course.
Now, finally, Valenta from Czechia.
Going for that silver medal attempt.
Yeah. This will push Renner out of the medals, push Mansakovsky down to bronze and give him the silver. But if he doesn't make it, the other two take the medals. Second or fourth on this lift. 325 kilos, a 5 kilo personal best for the Czech lifter. Well, he brings it back up. The coach raises his arms in the air. It's a good lift.
Silver medal for Valenta. He's very happy. Coach is happy. Very well done.
What a fantastic squat session the 120 plus have just given us. A quick summary once we've seen that replay before we go to a break. As you can see, Sam Karadza is the squat gold medalist with a new European Open, and he only bothered with 2 squats. Valenta, with that great last lift, takes the silver medal, and the bronze, also with a fantastic fight, goes to Mansakovsky from Finland with 320 kilos. We will take a short break. Join us again in about 9 minutes time for the bench press. And welcome back to Skenavice, where you join us in the final day of junior competition at the 2022 European Classic Powerlifting Championships. We are underway with the under 120B flight and the 120 plus battle for medals. You've just missed the squats if you're joining us now. If you've been with us so far, you will have seen a wonderful European Open record by the 21-year-old Georgian lifter. And we are just set to go with the bench press. This is the B flight for the 120s. These lifts will be taken into account on the scoreboard, but the likelihood is most of those will not feature because they are the lowest ranked numbers based upon nominations. Joined again by Isaiah Raza from Switzerland. Welcome back, Isaiah.
Thanks for having me.
You had goosebumps after that squat,
Yes,
didn't you?
it was incredible. It moved so fast, and the amount of weight on that bar, just mind-blowing.
So this is Parlak. That's a good opener.
3 white lights for Parlak. He's in the race.
So you're a Swiss coach then, Isaiah?
Exactly, I coach and powerlift myself. I've been here with the Swiss team since Thursday evening.
And sometimes referee as well?
Yes, I've completed my referee's exams and been reffing for EPF, and I'll have my last reffing session on Saturday evening.
Okay. So you're busy, all in all.
Very busy.
So we have a lifter, coach and commentator with us here today to put me right on my many mistakes. So this is Marvin Kager from Austria, and there is 155 kilos on the bar. He's been told to re-rack. The rule is if the lifter doesn't get the start command, I think, with 3 seconds to go. Looks good.
That was a close race. Good lift for Kager.
Yeah, the rule is if the referee doesn't give the start command within 5 seconds, the bar has to be re-racked. Alternatively, if just one of the side referees has their hand up, the referee can give the start command, but that side referee is then obliged to give the lifter red light.
Exactly. He can overrule the side lifter. And in this case, none of the referees were okay with giving a start signal.
Yeah, you can't overrule both sides, but you can give the start command with one hand still up. Now, Virtanen, his first attempt, 160 kilos, 10 kilos below his personal best.
3 white lights for Virtanen. He slingshotted that attempt off his chest like
Certainly
it was
did.
nothing.
And for the benefit of those who don't know, a slingshot is a device that you put your arms into. It's like a big elastic band, and when it comes down to your chest, it's very stretched, and when you drive it, helps you give a little more and kind of mimics a bench shirt up to a certain extent.
Exactly. It's equipped light, some people say.
I like that. Equipped light. Maybe we can have an equipped light competition one day.
One day with knee wraps on squats without suits. But next is Alejandro.
Nunas Pajal, 165. Look good.
And 3 white lights for Nunez Padal. Very easy opener.
Well, we had a bit of drama from him with the first round squats. No such drama in the bench. And now we have Mario Kang, Estonia, 165 on the bench, on the bar. Coming out without a coach. It's quite unusual in this day and age. Don't need a coach if you lift like that.
Exactly. 3 white lights for Kong. Very easy lift.
But who goes to the jury?
In this case, you don't need anyone. So, no need to go to the jury if you lift on a very high level as a very skilled lifter.
So Conor Kiernan from Ireland, he's taking 165 kilos, well below his personal best. But I'm not taking any more risks with saying anything before Mr. Kiernan lifts. Great lift. And cries of, oh yes, an easy ring from the audience as he gets 3 white lights. Lucia Moise,
Also 165 on the bar. Also rocking a very epic beard. So we have 2 bearded men in both flights. Very easy.
yeah. There's beards and then there's beards.
2 white lights. Let's see the replay.
Blue from the center referee, maybe soft knees, sorry, maybe downward movement or soft elbows. Couldn't see either of those.
Looked fine for me.
I must be getting tired. I said knees when I meant elbows.
Same. Just a joint that
They're
bends.
all limb joints, yeah, when it's said and done. Now, Homestead is taking 167.5. Oh, that's easy as well.
3 white lights for Homestead.
3 more to go in the first round. And next up is Philip Portes, 172.5 kilos. 10 kilos below his personal best. And that looks good as well.
3 white lights for Portes.
And the bar goes up to 175 for Geert Vroenen, Belgium, La Belgique, 175 kilos.
very easy for Roman.
Wow.
3 white lights, it's a good lift.
Now finally in the first round, it's Kolter Karel from Estonia. One of 2 Estonians in this group, Kang being the other one.
Slowly. Kontra Kara, Estonia.
Angażowanie wchodzi Karel Kolter. Estonia po wyjściu w pierwszej kolejce.
Oh, that was easy.
That was very easy. The way he was shaking, I thought it was going to be a
Got
struggle.
a yellow from the referee from Slovakia.
Maybe the heels. Looks like one of them is coming off a bit, but it was very easy for him. Still a lot of kilos in him as well.
And at the end of the first round, Karel leads with 200 from Vrunen 175, Portes 172.5. Remember though, these are the leaders in the group, not the top contenders for medals. So Parlak, Turkey, complete with the new spelling. Bit of a battle, but I think it's good. And quite a close grip.
Yes, but still 3 white lights for Parlak. Good lift.
Marvin Kaga, Austria, 160 kilos. And I think what we need to say without tempting fate, all green in the first round. Everyone stays in the competition. No one threatened with elimination. Oh, great lift.
And 3 white lights for Kager. A lot faster and a bit more efficient than his opener.
Now Voito Virtanen, 167.5. And this takes him to within 2.5 kilos of his personal best. Just taking time to get it set up, gets the start command. I think that's good, but I would say pretty much on his limit.
3 white lights for Moise. Not much left in the
No.
tank.
It's a case of, do you bother with the extra 2.5 kilos now, or do you save yourself for the deadlift?
I'd rather say save that energy
You
for
know,
the
I say
deadlift.
that time and time again, and the lifter usually comes out, and the lifter usually misses the lift.
Yeah, if you hit a heavy attempt, a second heavy attempt, you tend to waste energy. So
When you've been watching the sport for a long time, you kind of know when a lifter is on their limit.
you do.
Occasionally you're wrong, but 9 times out of 10. But this is Homestead. That looks good for the Finnish lifter.
3 white lights for Homestead. Good attempt.
It's moving so fast, we're talking about the previous lifter, and the next lifter's getting the start command. Now, Mario Kang, as we said, one of 2 Estonians. He's gone 175 for a new personal best.
Power solid for Mario Kang, Estonia. This is his personal best attempted 5 kilos. Let's go.
That looked good.
3 white lights for Kang. Good lift. Still entering the platform without his coach.
As we said, who needs a coach when you can lift that well?
Exactly.
Now, Conor Kiernan. He's jumped 10 kilos, and that will lift him from 9th to 2nd with 3 lifters to follow. Oh, you can see the effort there. He got yellows, and he
Let's take a
points
look.
to his butt and says that's why he knows. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Now, Philip Portes taking 177.5, coming closer to his PB, which is 182.5. Oh, he's really having to work, but that's good. Do you think the PB equaler is there today, or maybe
I'm not
just
sure.
2.5?
Maybe just 2.5, but still 3 white lights.
Yeah.
It was a good lift.
Now, Geert Vroenen. He's taking 185 and also within 5 kilos of his personal best. I've got one of these Belgian shirts at home.
Not yet.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have
Yes.
one? I don't have one
the,
yet.
the trouble is it fits my shoulders and chest fine, but it stretches round my abdomen because it was given to me by Rob Excellence.
Yeah.
Rob Meister Excellence 800.
Well, at least you pack the same muscle size around your arms and your chest.
Yeah, but I have bigger abdominal muscles, and that is a great lift from Vroenen. 3 white lights. No, my arms don't stretch it as much as Rob's
they
do.
don't, okay. But they still can. It's never too late.
Now, finally, in the second round, it's a Coulter Karel from Estonia, 210 kilos. And I can tell you this will lead the group because there's nothing coming in the third round that will challenge it unless Brunen does, which is unlikely. No, he doesn't. So if Karel can make this lift and then perhaps do another 10 kilo jump, he could perhaps put himself in contention for a medal when the A group comes out later. No, he's had to replace it. He's got to be quick. Oh, just in time. I'm going to wait for the referees. I know it would have, yeah. Well, it's yellows. It's yellows rather than blues, which suggests the butt came up or the feet moved. Feet came up rather. Well, the butt didn't come up.
I think camera angle doesn't really allow us to see that properly, but it also looked like his heel was not placed properly onto
I
the
think
platform.
It possibly the heel rather than the butt,
Yeah.
because we've got a light the other side, and you know, if you can't see the light, then the butt hasn't come up, kind of thing.
Mhm.
So that is a no lift for Karel, and we will have a. I think we've missed out on the resume. We'll go straight into the third round. I can quickly tell you, Karel leads the group, Brunen is second, and Portes is third. And this is Parlak. Yeah, no green light, no red lights in the first round, only 2 in the second. I think we can expect that number to increase as the lifters really push their limits with third round attempts. No, and I was seeing the hips moving as well. I'm not sure if that indicated butt up, but not to be in the third round. Yeah, the butt came up marginally. That's all it needs. I think sometimes when the lifter feels the butt coming up, do they think it's pointless to carry on fighting because they know they're going to get a no lift anyway? Or in the moment, does that not come into the considerations?
Yeah, it really depends. Fighters barely quit, even though the butthead might have come off the bench. But to be honest, you rarely know that it happened when you're focused on pressing into that barbell.
I remember it happened to me once in a big lift, and I knew it had happened, and I just carried on and did the lift.
That's the correct thing to do.
Hoping they wouldn't notice, but of course they did.
Three white lights for Kager. Good attempt.
Next we have Virtanen. Voito Virtanen. Just a reminder, at the end of this round we go straight into the 120 plus competition. And we'll see what the amazing Georgian Sam Karadze can do in the bench. Oh, where did that come from? I thought he was gone.
And it's a good lift, 3 white lights. Maybe it was more of a technical issue in his second attempt. But it went really well.
That's a huge... Well, this is Nunez Pajal and he's taking 172.5, which would be another PB. He's PB'd with each of his first two lifts, but he was close to his limit on the second. He's only gone an extra 2.5 kilos for the third round. Looks good.
Three white lights for
Yeah,
Nunez
just a little
Prieto.
wait for the referee's lights there. Now Conor Kiernan missed 175 last time. Can he put it right in his third and final attempt?
Personal best of 75 kilos for Connor.
Oh, much, much better.
Three white lights for
No.
Kiernan.
What did he do right there that he didn't do right in the previous one?
I can't tell you. It looked so much more convincing, more tightness in his setup, a better brace.
Let's go.
Could it be that I didn't say I was sure he would get it?
Maybe you.
The commentator's curse didn't apply. So this is Holmstead. And he's taking 175 to equal his personal best. One of two Finnish lifters in the group. That's a good battle.
Three white lights for Homestead. Very well done.
And another raft of school children pour in. I felt sorry for the ones that came in
During the
round
break.
about 12 o'clock. They were on the break and didn't see anything. So this is Moise from Romania, 177.5, 5 kilos below his personal best. No,
Bit heavy for him today.
seemed close to his limit on the 172. I think he was the one we spoke about. Would you come out again or would you conserve energy? So, Philip Portez. 4 more lifts, including this one, and then we move to the 120 plus. Oh, it looks good.
Three white lights for Portes. Very good attempt. He almost looks surprised how easy it went up.
Mario Kang, Estonia, 182.5. Well, his PB coming in was 170. He smashed that with his second round attempt, and this is to take it up to 400 pounds, as we used to call it, 182.5 kilos.
Mario's a fighter.
Certainly was.
3 white lights for Mario Kang. He's very happy.
He's nearly showing it. So Brunen 192.5 PB for him as well. Well, if these school children just wait for half an hour, they're going to see some great lifting during their visit. And this is Brunen 192.5, as we said, for a 2.5 PB. Oh, great lift.
3 white lights for Runen.
Very, very happy.
But it did look like his head was coming off the bench. Wasn't seen by any of the referees. Lucky for him.
Now Coulter Karel, Estonia. He missed 210. He's going to 12.5. And I think this is to perhaps try and get a bench medal. Thinking 210 might not be quite enough, but 212.5 might be the difference. Oh, wow.
2 white lights for Karl.
Got a yellow from the referee on the far side.
Yes, it was the butt. Did look like the butt came off the bench.
And the summary before we move on. Karel leads the group with 212.5. Brunen with 192.5. Kang with 182.5. And we go on with the 120 plus. And we just wait for our screens to change over. And I can tell you that Andrei Detko out first, 177.5 kilos. Remember, this is not a B group. This is the 120 plus competition. Victor Nyliken in the coaching area. Oh, that was a nice,
Very
easy opener.
opener.
Former world super heavyweight champion Victor Nyliken. Now Samborski from Poland is next. 180 kilos on the bar.
Just 5 kilos shy of his PB.
And probably the winner of the best junior beard, although I think the Austrian in the sub-juniors might have an argument with that. I guess that was the best sub-junior. Oh, that's a great
Very
opener.
easy.
And next we
3
have
white lights. for Sambrowski. I'm sorry.
Same weight. Power slowly for Martin Valenta, Czech Republic. Mansukovsky, Usov, Ukraine.
Valenta from Czechia next, 180 kilos. Now he's taking 180, as we say, PB 192.5.
Very easy attempt for Valenta.
Deadlift. 190 for Mansukovsky and also James Alcaraz, Ukraine. Power slowly for Martin Mansukovsky, Finland.
Now Nuti Mansakoski, Finland, 190 kilos on the bar.
Just 12.5 kilos shy of his personal best. Looking forward if he can smash it today.
And we were very impressed with his squats. He had a lovely technique. And there's the chief referee, Pardik Cayley from the Netherlands. Oh, that was a fast, powerful press.
3 white lights for Mansukovsky. Very easy.
Power slowly for Martin Usov, Czech Republic. Samkaradze, Ukraine.
Now, this is Artem Usov.
Just 5 kilos shy of his PB.
Yeah, he's opening with 190. Oh, that's good. Now, interestingly, Samkaradze is not the last out on the bench, although he is in squat and deadlift. He is next on 200 kilos. Renner and Eek Haugen will both open heavier than the Georgian. If you weren't with us earlier, he broke the European Open record with his second lift and declined to take a third. And I'm struggling to remember the number. Was it 403.5?
403.5 is the new junior and open European record.
And he's got another 2 years in the juniors. So here he goes with 200. Oh, he's playing games.
He's playing games.
That is ridiculously easy.
3 white lights, it's a good lift.
Well, I guess you protect your record by getting a safe one.
Definitely.
And then you've got 2 more, and that's what he's done. And that's what we criticize others for not doing. I know it's more difficult than equipped, because, for example, if you take too light a bench, you can't get a touch. But
exactly.
certainly in classic lifting, take an easy opener, protect the record you've worked so hard for, and then you've got 2 more to go where you need to. So this is Christian Eekhaugen.
With 212.5 kilos for his opener. Only 17.5 kilos under his personal best.
Very narrow grip,
But
it
very
works for him.
fast.
Huge triceps.
3 white lights for Eekhaugen. He doesn't just have huge triceps, his arms are
Yeah.
jacked.
Now Renner from Austria last out in the first round, also 212.5 kilos.
He's the only lifter that doesn't require a lift out or a lift off in this group. Very impressive.
Yeah. Takes it himself.
Very
Look
easy.
good.
3 white lights for Alexander Renner.
And at the end of the first round, we can see that Haugen leads with 212.5 kilos on body weight from Renner, with Sam Karadze in third place, 200 with, I think it's fair to say, a little bit to spare. Into the second round, Andrei Detko, and he's taking 185 kilos.
This is 5 kilos over his PB.
And we're just in the second round. Oh, that looks good.
3 white lights for Detko. Good lift. New PB for him in his second attempt.
Now Samborski from Poland. He's taking 190 kilos.
Also 5 kilos over his personal best.
And we have about 100 Polish school children in here at the moment, boosting the numbers. And they all applauded when they heard the announcement that Samborski was coming to the platform. You wonder how this experience of visiting these championships for an hour will affect their whole futures. Perhaps someone will embark on a powerlifting career because of it, and that is good from Samborski.
3 white lights.
Now, next we've got Martin Valenta from Czechia. He's taking 190, and then everyone else is over 200, on or over 200. Going to be a real battle for the bench press gold. It could even go down to body weight. No, it's gone
Not
down.
today for Valenta. A bit too heavy. He had a lot of momentum off his chest, but triceps weren't ready to finish the lift.
Now, Nuti Manzikowski.
7.5 kilos over his personal best.
Sorry, it's still showing Martin Valenta on the screen, but it is, in fact, the Finnish lifter Manzikowski. That looks good.
2 white lights for Manzukowski.
Yellow from the far side referee.
Maybe head. Not really visible from this angle.
No. Now Artemusov.
200. 5 kilos over his personal best. And giving a short instruction to the loading crew.
Looks good.
3 white lights for Yusuf Artem. Not looking happy. No third attempt for Artem.
Is there an injury?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like he's injured. Maybe it's just
Knows
preserving
that
energy.
his bench race has run. Now this is Sam Karadze, 215 kilos. Now if this moves easily, you'd hope he'd put a bit more weight on the bar, because otherwise he might give away the bench gold. He had to work a little bit harder there.
Just a tiny bit. 3 white lights for Sam Karate. I think he has another 10 kilos
Yeah.
in him. So it's still going to be a very close fight for the gold medal.
You'd think he'd have a target of going over 1,000. So he'd really want to push his bench a little bit in the third round. Be annoying to end on 997 with an easy third bench, wouldn't it?
That would be very sad.
So this is Hogan. $222.5. And remember, he is the lightest lifter in the class. That's
Very
good.
easy. 3 white lights for Egg Haugen. The man with the biggest biceps and triceps in the flight.
So Alexander Renner. This is to put himself in silver medal position by virtue of the fact that he is heavier than the Norwegian Haugen. This bench competition is flying by. Can't believe that there's only one more round after this.
Easy attempt for
great lift.
Renner. 3 white lights, good lift. Yeah,
So of course you can't change your third bench except in a bench only competition. So what you nominate is what you've got to stick with. And Haugen's gone with 230. Sam Karadze's gone with 225. Quickly summarise. Haugen leads from Renner on body weight. Sam Karadze third. And we're into the third round. And if we look at the totals, 618 to 540 to 527. Maybe a battle for silver and bronze. The gold and the title to the Georgian if he makes his first deadlift. No, it's gone down. And well,
No
that's
lift for
twice
Valenta.
Valenta's been beaten by 190, and you were right, Usov has a cross against his name for the third round, so there are only 6 more lifts in the bench press. Here is Detko. He's taking 190 kilos.
If he gets this attempt, he will set up a 10 kilo PB. Very impressive.
Yeah, well, it was actually 5 from the second round and another 5 here, so 10 kilos more than he came in with. Oh, great lifting.
Beautifully done. 3 white lights for Detko. Good
You like
lift.
that technique, did you?
Love it. Very efficient. Very good leg drive, almost no moving of his upper body when the bar touched his chest.
Now Samborski from Poland, and the noise should ramp up a little bit again as he walks onto the platform. The clock is ticking down and he is still doing his wraps.
40 seconds left on the clock for Samborski.
On his squats and on his bench press. Taking it out himself.
Also slingshotting the weight off his chest.
Great lift.
3 white lights for Mansakowski. He's very happy.
Well, we come to the battle for medals. Sam Karadze is going 2-2-5. This will put him into the lead. And it will be a PB. But he could still finish in third on the bench, even if he makes this. He's guaranteed a medal in the bench. Oh, wow.
He threw that bar back as if it was empty.
He got a yellow.
Too good. 2 white lights for some karate. Let's see the replay. Maybe the butt.
Maybe. And I guess the school kids are seeing what they expected to see. Huge men pushing huge weights. Not always what you see in powerlifting.
No.
But they have just chanced upon it this afternoon in Skierniewice.
Alexander going for the 500-pound bench press.
Yeah, and to go into the lead. He's in bronze medal position at the moment. This would guarantee silver with a chance of gold. And push Sam Karadze down the order. Oh, great bench.
3 white lights for Alexander Renner.
Austrian coach is delighted. And then there was one, Christian Haugen. If he makes this, he is the gold medalist in bench. Renner is the silver and Sam Karadze is the bronze. But if he doesn't make this, he has to settle for bronze medal. And looking at the totals, this is a key lift in terms of prognosis as well, because it puts him 2.5 kilos ahead of Mansakowski. Oh, and the coach jumps in the air, celebrates.
3 white lights for Haugen. Gold medal for Norway.
Christian Haugen takes bench press gold for Norway. Renner from Austria with a fabulous 227.5 kilos takes the silver. Sam Karadze, the overwhelming favourite for the title, has to settle for bronze on this occasion with 225, but he's only 21 and that 225 was a personal best. There's the screen just summarising the totals. Sam Karadze had subtotal 628.5, Renner 5:45, Eek Haugen 5:30, Mansakovsky 5:25, which is why Haugen's third bench press was so important. And I think the medals will probably be fought out between those four. Hope you're enjoying the lifting here this afternoon. We'll go to a short break. Join us again in 9 minutes' time for the deadlift. And welcome back to Skirnavise, where you join us on the second of 3 sessions on the final day of junior competition. Day 6 of 10 of the championships, day 4 of 4 of the junior competition. We're back with the deadlifts. First out is Marvin Kager from Austria on the bar, 220 kilos. We have 2 groups going back to back. You will know if you've been watching earlier, but if you're just joining us, Group 1 is the Flight 1 rather is the B group from the under 120 class, and the A group will lift this evening, and Flight 2 going back to back with it is the 120 plus championship decider. So this is Kager to get the deadlift underway, and that's good.
3 white lights for Kager.
And we've just had, sorry to interrupt, we've just had an announcement that the third flight today, which was due to start at 1600 hours local time, has been delayed for 30 minutes. So if you're looking at the schedules and you were planning to come in at 4 o'clock for the afternoon or the early evening session, it is now 4:30 in the afternoon, 16:30 Central European time. Now this is Parlak from Turkey on the bar, 240 kilos.
Good opener for Parlak. 3 white lights. Kager has just put forth that he will be not doing any more deadlift attempts today.
Yeah, he didn't look good after his opener, and it was a very light opener. So I guess that was just to make a total. And this is Kang, as you say, 245 kilos. If you are just joining us, sorry, I'll let you do the lights first.
3 white lights for Kang.
If you're just joining us and you're not quite sure what a B group is, it's the lower ranked lifters in a weight class. We can't have more than 14 lifting at a time. So these lifters lift in the afternoon, the higher ranked lifters lift in the evening, and the scores are put together to get an overall winner. It is possible to get medals from the B class. The likelihood is the vast majority of medals will be awarded in the A class, but we have seen earlier this week medals coming from the B class, particularly if there's a bench or deadlift specialist. And that looks good from Kiernan. And the other thing to be said, of course, no one has been eliminated from the competition. Every time a lifter makes an opener, they make a total. Mircea Moise, Romania, and he's going 260 kilos. Think that's good?
I think so. 3 white lights for Moise.
Now Daniel Holmstedt next, 275 kilos on the bar for the lifter from Finland. Last year as a junior, PB of 287.5, starting 12.5 kilos below that.
3 white lights for Holmstead. A bit of a sticking point right below the knees, but well fought for it.
Now Voito Virtanen, 280 kilos on the bar, 10 kilos below his personal best. Looks good. Had to work. But then there is 280 kilos on the bar.
2 white lights.
Well, he got a blue from the centre referee. Would that have been for resting on the thighs, do you think? Don't think it went down.
No.
That's the 2 normal reasons, certainly. Philip Portes. This is moving really fast. 280 kilos for him as well. Then the next 2 will take 285, and the last out will take 290.
Very solid opener for Portes. 3 white lights for him.
Now Alejandro Nunez Pajal, 285. Vroonen will also take the same weight. Looks good.
3 white lights for Alejandro Nunez Padilla.
Now Geert Vroonen, 285 kilos. Well, his PB is 302.5, so this should be well within reach. That looks good.
3 white lights for Roman.
Now Coulter Carell, the last one out.
With a 10 kilo PB.
And also the lightest in the class. He's under 109 kilos in the 120s.
Still has 3 years to fill out 120s as a junior. Very beautiful pull.
Not much more to be said.
3 white lights for Carell.
And I was scared to say it before he lifted, but I'll say now, solid column of green in the first round. Everyone in the group makes a total. And we can see that after first round of deadlifts, Carell leads with 290 from Vroonen on 285. Also on 285, Nunez Pajal at a heavier body weight, Virtanen and Portes on 280. And this is Parlak from Turkey. Remember, Kager will not take any further part in the competition. He got 220, made a total, and then put crosses against his name for the next 2 rounds. So this is Parlak, 257.5. Still way below his PB. Not sure about the finishing position.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
Not
neither were the
fully locked.
referees.
I think he's struggling with his grip today.
270 for Cont and Oyster.
He actually looks very tired walking
Yes.
off the platform. Now Mario Kang, Estonia. Well, he's making a 25 kilo jump from first to second, and this will be a 10 kilo PB if he makes it.
Another Powerlifting for Mario Cont.
10 kilo over his personal best.
Over his personal best, so let's go Mario. Good submit.
So 270 for a 10 kilo PB. That's good.
3 white lights for Kong. I think he has a few kilos in him for tonight.
Certainly does. Now Moise, he's staying well below his personal best tonight.
Yes, 30 kilos below.
But then every day can't be your best day, and progress is not linear.
Exactly.
No, no.
Not today.
Looks as if he's about to
Oh, go
faint
get him.
actually, get some blood back in the head.
Yes, grip was a bit an issue today, and then it looked like he was a bit dizzy.
Yeah. I think if you've never deadlifted at your limit, you just can never appreciate how draining one lift can be. You know, that may last 5 seconds, and somebody that's never done it doesn't understand that you're seeing stars and you've got to sit down and recover for 5 minutes before you can even move anywhere else.
Yeah, or think about lifting another weight in the same category.
Now, Conor Kiernan. And Moise has a cross against his name for the third round. I think we kind of guessed that might happen. This is Kiernan 282.5, still well below his personal best, but he's made a 22.5 kilo jump, and that still looks easy.
3 white lights for Kiernan. Good second attempt, and he's looking for more. He's ready for more.
285 for Daniel Olmstead.
Now Daniel Holmstedt, Finland.
Barisoli for Daniel Olmstead, Finland.
Just 2.5 kilos shy of his personal best.
With one lift to go after this. So he gets this, he will inevitably try to go past his current personal best. No. Didn't really seem to have any attack there, did he?
Yeah, it seemed to me that he was just fatigued
Yeah.
and wasn't able to push through and get it past the sticking point around his knees.
And of course people that don't deadlift think you pull, but you actually push with the
It's
legs.
Exactly. Initially a push until
Yeah.
you pass your knees, and then you push, pull.
Pull and push the hips through.
Exactly.
No, I thought he was good. Once he'd broken the ground, I thought maybe he'd get it,
Yes.
but no.
The push part of a deadlift is especially crucial for a sumo deadlift. It's really important to work with your quads, keep your starting position to be able to lock out the weight. And as soon as you lock your knees, you're in a very hard spot to push through
Absolutely.
your glutes and your hips.
Becomes lower back oriented then, and the lower back is normally strong enough to handle those sorts of weights. So this is Vertinen 292.5.
2.5 kilos over his personal best. He's fighting, he's fighting.
Wait for the referees. Yeah, and that's why we waited. 2 said it wasn't locked out. 1 said it was rested on the thighs, and theirs would have rested.
Yeah, the deadlift wasn't fully locked. It's always crucial to stand fully erect
Shoulders retracted.
and pull your shoulders back, exactly.
Now, Nunez Pajal, 305 kilos.
Just 10 kilos shy of his PB, but he has one more attempt to surpass it.
3 more lifts in the second round. Only 2 good lifts so far. You'd expect that in the third round, but not so much the second. And that could be the third.
3 white lights for Alejandro Nunez Padial.
Same weight in the bar for Brunen, Belgium.
Big fan crew in the house. Belgium team is here supporting Brunen. Two white lights for
2 to
Brunen.
1. I wasn't sure, that's why I didn't say anything.
Chief referee wasn't happy with the erect position.
See, after there he went back further, and I think the chief referee was looking for that position initially.
Yes, exactly. There's no need to overextend at the lockout,
No.
but stand straight and shoulders back. And especially with these heavy weights, shoulders back is going to become a difficult task.
Now, finally in the second round, Karel Kolster, 310. Talk about PBs.
Only 30 kilos.
The
over
290
his
was a
PB.
PB, and now another 20. His training's going well.
Yes, and his finishing position in a deadlift is textbook form. Hips through, knees straight, shoulders back, beautifully executed.
One more round. Let's have a look at the deadlift positions in the B group. Karel leads with 310. Brunen with 305. Nunez Pajal also 305 at a heavier body weight. Well, Parlock just, to me, looked exhausted walking away from the second one, and I'm not seeing any great fire and enthusiasm as he walks to the platform for this one. Sometimes when you're done, you're done.
You're done, exactly.
And, I really, really hope that we're wrong and he rips this up. Maybe he just comes alive the moment he steps on the platform. Anything else is a waste of testosterone. No, we kind of thought that. And the technical controller is coming to the platform to ask for it to be cleaned.
Looks like Karlak had an open hand.
Actually, I think it's the bar they're going to clean, not the platform.
Every now and then a hand rips and you must remove all the blood and other bodily fluids from the barbell in order to keep it clean.
Yeah, normally where the fingers join the palm of the hand, hard skin forms with repeated deadlifting, and sometimes that hard skin can just come off as a lump in effect.
Of course,
And
calluses.
yeah, and expose the blood underneath.
Mario Kong with 285.
For another big PB. He's jumped 15 kilos. He came in with a PB of 260. If he makes this, he'll leave with a PB of 285. And I guess, sorry, let's see this first.
Oh, he's fighting.
Oh, what a great lift from Kang. He will love it.
3 white lights for Kong. He put
Well,
25 kilos on his PB.
I was going to say he's doing a good job of hiding the fact that he's loving it, but he broke out into a big smile before he left. I was just going to say before Homestead comes to lift, the fatigue we're seeing in some of the lifters, I'm just going back to your comments during the squats that sometimes you'd go sub-maximal in the squat in order to have enough energy left to do a big deadlift, and you know that's panning out in front of us now.
Exactly. Heavy squats can be very life draining, especially when you can squat as much as you can deadlift. You have to.
This is
use your
Homestead.
energy. Homestead is fighting.
Oh, that's a great lift.
3
and
white lights for
he
Homestead.
equals his PB. Now, Philip Portez, he missed this last time. If you were the coach, what would you be saying or doing to turn a missed lift into a good one?
That's a very good question.
Thank you.
And I always I always think about why does a lifter miss a lift? Is it because of strength? Is it because of technique? For Portes, it was a strength issue in my mind. His starting position looked very well, and he was very efficient with pushing with his quads. So stick with it.
It's the last one. Give it everything you've got. No,
Not today.
I've been there myself. I think we all have, haven't we?
We all have.
Now, Voitto Virtanen, Finland, 292.5. Four more lifts after this, and then we're into the 120 plus battle for the title and the medals. No.
A bit too heavy for Virtanen.
Well, it would have been a new PB if he'd got it, so he'd never been there before. Now, Conor Kiernan from Ireland, he's taking a big jump to 305. This would be a personal best by 5 kilos. The high belt that we don't see as often as we used to. And that's a new PB if the referees say yes.
3 white lights for Kieran.
And celebrations.
He's very happy, the coach is happy.
And he's made huge jumps. 260, 282.5, 305.
Yeah, rather
3 to
large
go.
jumps.
Vunen. 310 kilos. For a 7.5 kilo PB. This to go to second in the group. He's already, second in the group in deadlift. He's already second in total. Oh, he's pulling. No, oh, he just gave that little move at the top. I don't think he's going to get it. He knows 2 of the 3 referees say it wasn't locked out. And there are 2 more lifts. Núñez Padjal, España, 315 kilos.
He's a fighter.
What a battle, but no. I think the bar got away in front of him at one point, didn't it? And, well, he's just given everything. He'll be fine in a moment. But the blood rushes everywhere else, and there's none left for the head. And you've just got to give it that 20 seconds for the blood to return. One more lift in this B class. And you know, for a B class, we've seen some really, really good lifting. 320.
If Karel hits this, he will be going home with a 812.5 kilo total.
And look at his total coming in. 742.5. Wow, what an improvement. Even if he doesn't get it, he's over 800. Oh, what a great
Very
deadlift.
well done. He really fought for the lockout, and it's 3 white lights for Karel with 70 kilos on his total.
It's amazing. Quite amazing. And we'll very quickly summarize for you. In the deadlifts, Karel is top with 320, then Kiernan with a big PB, then Vrunen, who didn't quite get his third. In totals, the leader of the group is Karel, 812.5, Vrunen, 762.5, the same as Núñez Padjal at a lighter body weight, and we are ready to go with the 120 plus. And the first out is Artem Uzov, Czechia, 200 kilos on the bar. Well, you remember he didn't take his third bench.
Maybe he's going for a...
Hopefully he's recovered.
Yes, it looks like he's going for a token deadlift just to have a total.
Might well be the case.
He doesn't look happy.
No, I think I think that will be it for Usyk. He walks off quite disconsolately even. Something not quite right. Now Andrei Detko, Ukraine, and he is going 282.5 kilos. And yes, indeed, Usyk has a cross against his name for the second and third rounds. So we are down to 7 lifters.
Very speedy opener for Detko.
Great lift.
Horizontally for Massive Samborski, Poland.
290, 25 kilos under his personal best.
I'm just looking ahead to the totals. Let's see this lift first of all. Now Christian Eekhogen. Wow, how easy was that? Now Valenta, Czechia, 300 kilos. I'm just thinking ahead to whether Sam Karadze will go and try and attack the total record if he gets his opener, and possibly the open and junior deadlift record. And I remember when these were set, but more about that when we get to Sam Karadze. This is Martin Valenta.
Strong opener. 300 kilos to his name. 3 white lights for Valenta.
Now Alexander Renner, Austria, 300 kilos on the bar, and he weighs in at 151 kilos, but he actually carries it well. If you just saw a picture of him without any perspective, you wouldn't say he was that kind of weight, but if you look at how small the plates are in comparison with the man about to lift them off the floor, you
They
get
look
some
like a toy.
idea of the size.
Very easy opener. 3 white lights for Alexander Renner, and he's going to make a total.
Well, we've been impressed with him all day long, Manzikowski. And he's got a big deadlift, but he's taking 305.
40 kilos under his PB, but 3 white lights for Manzukovsky.
Now this is Sam Karadze, last out. Now if this moves really well, it would put him to 978.5, and it will take him within reach of the European Open total record, which is also the European junior total record. Those of you with long memories will remember the titanic battle between Pavlo Nakanochny and Luke Richardson in Lithuania in 2019, where both records have come from, and we thought the only people who could possibly beat them would be them, and they moved from the sport. And now we have someone picking up 350 with ease who could smash records that we thought would last for years. And let's just see what he puts in the bar for the next one. But in the meantime, it's Detko. Quick summary. Samaradze way clear in the deadlift with 350 from Manzukovsky, who will make big jumps, and Valenta and Renner all in 300. Subtotal, you can see how close Sam Karadze is to the 1,000. 1,010.5 is the European Open and Junior record. Renner and Manzukovsky next best. But we will call every lift. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sam Karadze's gone 382.5.
Good lift for Detko in his second attempt. 3 white lights.
Yeah.
It's 295. But
Sam Karadze will wipe out Luke Richardson's European Open record set as a junior with his second lift. And he's going to come within 3 kilos of the world junior record, which was set by, I think Pavlo Nakanochny set the deadlift record. I'm going from memory, not from paper here. But Luke Richardson won the title by either half a kilo or a kilo. We thought we'd never see anything like it again.
big fight by Zambrowski.
We're waiting for, yeah.
3 white lights. Beautiful.
Oh, is this just building, Isaiah? Build into something special. What can the Georgian do? And then you ask yourself, what can he do next year and the year after? He's only 21.
2 more years as a junior.
Please stay in the sport. I was so disappointed to see Nakanieczny and Richardson move on. I can understand the reason. There's no money in powerlifting. You can't make a living from it. But they would have been phenomenal for the sport.
$310 for Eekhaugen.
That looks good.
3 white lights.
And the same weight on the bar for Valenta. The loaders will absolutely love this. And we're moving fast. I'm not sure how fast Sam Karadze wants it to move, because we're taking well under the minute per lifter. This to be within 2.5 kilos of his PB.
Three white lights for Valenta. 310 is a good lift.
Now we move up to 320 for Renner, the giant Austrian. His PB is 340.
Still 20 kilos shy of his PB, but I think he has 340 in him. Easy pull by Alexander
Wow.
Renner. Good lift for Renner. 3
Fantastic.
white lights.
He looks exhausted.
I think he is tired.
Just got to recover. He's got about 5 or 6 minutes before he goes again. Now Mansakowski, 322.5. We said he'd take big jumps. And this will move him from 5th to 2nd in deadlift. And from 4th to 3rd in total. And he still has quite a bit in reserve, I would think, if he's on his day, because his PB is 345.5. He is the Finnish record holder, junior. Oh, that's a great lift.
Very fast
And
pull.
quite a bit more. Here we go then. Isaiah, 382.5 for a European Open total record. Remember, European Open and total record is the same figure set by Luke Richardson at these championships 3 years ago when he beat Pavlo Nakanochny by, it was either half a kilo or a kilo. And I can't believe that I'm seeing a chance for it to be broken so quickly. But this is Temur Samkaradze, Georgia. He's already the champion. Nobody is going to get near him. This is now all about records. Oh, for goodness sake.
3 white
3
lights.
white lights. Just to put it in context, there are hardly any equipped open class super heavyweights who
Deadlift.
could do that.
Yeah.
And he has done it classic style. Where will he go next? He's got to attack the world junior record of,
The deadlift
well,
record in Europe. So
where does he go?
He needs 400 kilos, 15 kilos, 14.5 kilos over the European Open and Junior deadlift record.
To get the world junior record.
Oh,
Yeah.
even the world record.
That's not what you were talking about, is it?
No, I
Talking about the deadlift.
yeah. Well, he's going to beat the European Open and the World Open deadlift record.
Oh, he's gone 400.
He's gone
Oh,
400.
for goodness sake. It's the World Open record that we are going to see in the next round an attempt on. Oh, and I do apologize to Samborski for talking over him. I hate doing that because lifters put together clips of all their lifts, and it's disrespectful of the commentators talking about someone else, but I do hope we'll be forgiven this one occasion. We could be about to see something very, very special. There have been very few deadlifts equipped in the history of the IPF. Today we could be about to see the first ever 400-pound raw deadlift.
Kilo, 400.
Did I
kilo.
say pound? 400 kilo raw deadlift, and it's by a junior.
With 2 years left in his junior career.
But this is Ike Haugen. think you picked a good session to commentate on.
I did.
Spectacular.
It's not every day you see so many records broken from juniors on a world stage like this. Oh, he's fighting.
The coach urges him on. No. So close.
He can still be very happy going home with a gold medal in bench press today.
I can only think of two lifters going over 400. Wierzbicki at the World Games in 2017 and Julian Johansson, who holds the world equipped deadlift record.
And today someone is going to attempt that
Raw. Oh.
Valenta with 320 in his third deadlift. He's ready to attack.
Yeah, this is to go into bronze medal position in the deadlift.
And he's fighting. Can he push through?
I think no, he's going to get blues now, I'm afraid.
Yes.
Oh, it's a brave attempt, but he can't lock the legs, can't hold on to, but he gave everything he had. What a fantastic battle with the bar.
He looked happy.
Yeah.
For giving it his all.
Now, Detko, he's made huge jumps. This will be a new PB for him, 322.5 kilos, and it would put him into third position in the deadlift with two lifters to go. Who could push him back down? And no changes yet. You begin to feel excited, because I am.
Yes.
We knew he was good. We knew he would probably win. Did
But
we expect this?
No one expected this.
Oh, no.
Up next, Alexander Renner, 330.
We've had an attempt change. Please don't let it be the Georgian. No, it's not. And Renner has gone 3-3-5.
Trying to secure his second place.
And he's used both his changes now. Mantukowski still has one left. So if Renner pulls this, I think we can expect Mantukowski to come down to 3-3-7.5. His lower lot number, he can't come down to 3-3-5. Would have to be 3-3-7.5. So this from bronze to silver medal position.
In total and goal,
Yes,
and the deadlift.
He's in second place overall already. This is to move to silver in deadlift. But then Mantukowski can come back at him. Oh, he's upped it now. Oh, that looks good.
Beautiful pull, 3 white lights for Renner.
And now Mantukowski has potentially sacrificed a deadlift silver to try for an overall silver. He has gone for 3-5-7.5. This would give him 8-8-2.5, what he needs to beat Renner for silver medal overall. And it is 12 kilos more than he has ever done before. But I think he's 8 from 8.
Yes.
I mean, this is a massive ask. This would be a huge personal best.
This is 12 kilos more than Mantukowski's personal best.
Fired up. Oh, this is amazing lifting.
Look at the intensity. He's ready. He is really ready. He's up for a fight.
And the coach urges the crowd to help him. Oh, this is massive. It's 357.5, but if he gets it, the reward is silver overall. Oh, what a brave attempt. He got it moving, but couldn't finish it off, and there is one more lift. And what can we say about this? The first classic lifter ever to get 400 deadlift. If he gets it, he will join a select few who have done it even equipped. It is the World Open deadlift record. He would push the European Open total record to 128.5. And he is only 21 years old, and I can hardly believe what we are watching. Well, he comes out, and there is a sense of anticipation in the hall. Can we see the first 400 kilo classic deadlift in IPF history? No, it was a brave attempt. It will go one day, but for today he has to settle for a gold medal, a European title, and a new European Open record. And the question is, can any of the Open super heavyweights beat the junior super heavyweight? To do so, they're going to have to set a new European Open record. And just to summarize, in the deadlift, Sam Karadze wins the gold with 382.5. Renner the silver with 335. Man Sikorsky, a very brave third attempt, takes the bronze on 322.5. In the total, Sam Karadze is the European champion with a European record total of 1,011 kilos. Renner takes second place with 880 kilos, and Mansikowski, with that brave effort that didn't quite make it, has to settle for 847.5, 2 kilos, 2.5 kilos only ahead of Christian Eekhaugen, who finished on 845. Well, what a session.
What a fight. What an incredible sight for everybody here today at the venue, seeing crazy attempts, a 400 kilo attempt.
And he got it moving.
And he got it moving. I would have thought he would have gone to like 386, like just a half a kilo over the deadlift European record. But he wanted it all. I understand that as well. But it was an incredible sight.
Sometimes you've got to sacrifice one thing in the quest for something bigger.
He's
well,
still 2 more years as a junior.
We'll take a break now. There's going to be a I'm not sure if there is going to be a medal ceremony just now. Yes, there is. But it's going to be very, very quick because the last junior session is scheduled to start at 16:30. It may be a couple of minutes late, but join us then, please. But until then, from Isaiah and myself, bye for now.
then we have the squat medals. Bronze squat medal goes to Nolti Mansukoski from Finland. 320 kilos squat today. Squat silver medal goes to Martin Valenta from Czech Republic. 325 kilos squat today. And the gold medal with new world record to Teemu Sankarache, Georgia. 403.5 kilos, amazing squat today. Smile. Thank you, gentlemen. Then we have bench press medals. Bronze goes to Teemu Sankarache from Georgia. 225 kilos bench today. Silver medal in bench to Alexander Renner from Austria. 227.5 kilos bench press today. And the gold medal to Christian E. Hågen from Norway. 220 kilos. Best for bench press today. Thank you, gentlemen. Deadlift. Bronze medal goes to Nolti Mansukoski from Finland. 322.5 kilos. Silver medal to Alexander Renner, Austria. 335 kilos. Deadlift. And the gold medal to Teemu Sankarache from Georgia. 382.5 kilos. Deadlift. Thank you, gentlemen. The total medals. 3 best lifters in Europe. 2022. Bronze medalist in European Championships is Nolti Mansukoski from Finland. 847.5 kilos on total today. Silver medalist is Alexander Renner from Austria. 880 kilos total today. Gold medalist, European champion 2022 is Teemu Sankarache from Georgia with amazing new total 1,011 kilos. Please, everybody stand up for national anthem of Georgia.